Here goes Jadon Sancho, and well, I think he's still onside. Still Sancho on the attack, goes for goal, and Jadon Sancho has done it. He's broken the deadlock. Sancho releases Timo Werner here, and this could result in another opportunity for Leicester City. Werner looks to find Jadon Sancho, and it's a beautiful goal from Leicester City. Sancho is... So here we are, episode number 35 of the Leicester City Career Mode series, and today's episode is a pretty big one because you guys are gonna get to vote and decide our captain for this upcoming season. And we've actually got ourselves some pretty big games in the Premier League. Spurs and of course Chelsea, two huge games for us as we try and keep pace with Liverpool, and also a big Champions League game against AC Milan, which should be a ton of fun. So this is definitely gonna be an exciting episode, and if you guys are enjoying this series and want to see daily uploads of the Leicester City Career Mode, keep your support coming in. Let's smash out 2,000 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content, and let's get this one underway. Also, a quick announcement. This month I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch some FIFA, Career Mode, Ultimate Team, everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure to, follow my Twitch channel. Links will be in the description. Twitch.tv/TheRealS2G. I'm gonna start streaming possibly this weekend, and it's gonna be a ton of fun, and I want you guys to be involved in the streams, to interact with me, to help me make signings for my career mode, whatever we stream over there. We're not gonna stream the Leicester career mode obviously on Twitch, but maybe something different. It's gonna be a ton of fun, so if you guys want to check out my live streams, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Press conference time, and if you guys want to see your questions in the videos, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. First question, and it's a pretty important one. Why isn't Timo Werner growing in his overall? Honestly, I don't know why. Maybe it's because this season he isn't scoring as consistently as he was last season, and as you guys can see right now, his form is being shown as bad. Maybe that's why he isn't growing in his stats. Right now this season, he's only gone up by 1 in his reactions. But the thing is, even last season, when he was scoring a ton of goals for us pretty much every single game, he still wasn't going up in his overall, which definitely has me worried. Is 85 going to be Timo Werner's peak? If that's the case, we might have to look to ship him out of the club and bring in another striker, because there's no point keeping a player who just can't seem to grow and become better for us. So that is something we definitely need to consider. For now though, we're still going to keep Werner, and I don't really want to sell him because he's still really overpowered in game, but if this continues, we might have to, consider maybe using Haaland more often, or just something like that, because we really don't want Timo Werner to just stagnate at that 85 rating. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. He's still going to be our main man up top for now, but this is definitely a worry that we need to, consider and think about. So I would love to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Next question. Dani Olmo can also play as a left midfielder or even a right midfielder. So you could play him instead of Harvey Barnes if Zaha is tired. That's actually a very, very good suggestion. Barnes is decent, but he's not really that great, and if needs be, instead of Wilfried Zaha, we can actually play Dani Olmo in that position. That's a very good shout, because Dani Olmo is actually a very, very versatile player. He's in brilliant form lately as well. He's got the pace as well to play down that left side, and this is something we are definitely going to consider if the opportunity comes up. And yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I'm glad someone suggested this in the comment section. Also, recently I've been hearing rumors about Olmo being linked to Barcelona. Is that gonna happen? If it does, it's gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, Dani Olmo on that left side, you guys might be seeing him play in that position for us very soon. Next question, not really a question, but something that I would really want to talk about in this video. Give number 7 for Jadon Sancho. A lot of you guys were saying that number 14 does not suit Jadon Sancho, and as someone as good as him deserves a proper classy number, and that's why we're going to give Sancho the number 7 of the club. So he's going to be our number 7, and with that we need to change Wilfried Zaha's kit number as well. We're going to make him our number 11, and let's go ahead and make Timo Werner then our number 9. This now makes a lot of sense. We're going to consider Jamie Vardy as, he's retired now, so it just makes sense to give Timo Werner that historic number 9 kit number. And there you go. With that, Jadon Sancho is our new number 7. And with that, that's the end of the press conference. Let's move on. Talking about Jadon Sancho, it's that man who ends up winning the Player of the Episode award. Last episode, he was absolutely unbelievable. So many assists for us, so many goals, and he continues to perform ever since he's made the move from Borussia Dortmund. And I'm so glad we signed him. And there you go. You guys voted for him as your Player of the Episode. It is now time for you guys to make a massive decision in this series to vote for our captain for the upcoming season. Recently in this series, we've had captains like Kasper Schmeichel, Jamie Vardy occasionally, but it's now time to decide a brand new captain, a man to lead the team in difficult scenarios, and it's time for you guys to make that decision. So a couple of, players that I'm considering for the captaincy position. Of course, Ben Chilwell, who's been our captain so far this season. He's a good option, a great defender, a leader at the back. And your second option is going to be Maddison, a player a lot of you guys have wanted to see as captain of this Leicester City team. So these are the two players I'm considering for that captaincy position right now. Chilwell and Maddison, and you guys get to make the decision. So click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for our captain for this upcoming season. Quick look at our season objectives. In this episode, I'm really hoping to keep some clean sheets in the Premier League, and also might be giving some game time to Ian Morgan, and also scoring some goals with English players would definitely be helpful. So we've got ourselves a pretty big game in the Premier League against Spurs to start things off as we play them at the King Power Stadium. We cannot afford to drop points, man. We've already drawn twice in the Premier League so far. We're 4 points behind Liverpool. Dropping points against Spurs is simply not allowed. We've got to win this game against them. So this is how I've got the team lined up for this one against Spurs. A very strong Leicester City side. I'm starting the likes of Dani Olmo because he's been in great form lately, and I think we'll need that extra creative ability against Spurs. Timo Werner keeps his spot up top even though he isn't growing in his overall. Sancho of course starts. Tuanzebe keeps his place at the back. For now, Ben Chilwell will continue captaining the team. Onana in goal. It's a strong Leicester side. Let's go out there and pick up all 3 points. It's not going to be easy, but we've got the team capable of beating Spurs. That is the Spurs team that we're up against. They've got a great side with Harry Kane leading the line, Eriksen behind him, Ali and Ndombele, Sessegnon, Corona, PK Carvajal at the back as well, Lloris in goal. That's going to be a tough team to face. Here goes Wilfried Zaha on the attack. Zaha gets past one. Zaha brings it inside. Still Wilfried Zaha. He could be scoring for us. No, Hugo Lloris. Why do you got to stop that, man? That was a brilliant chance for us to make it 1-0. Oh, Harry Kane might have a chance here to score. Raphael Varane with an incredible challenge to deny him there. That could have easily gone in near post or something, but Varane wasn't letting that happen. A brilliant sliding challenge. Now here goes Zaha. Look at his strength, man, to keep hold of the ball. Finds Jadon Sancho. Sancho on the run here. Still Jadon Sancho goes for goal from a tough angle, but Lloris with the save. That's a good ball again, played in, and we've given it straight to Harry Kane. Lays it off to Ndombele. Still Ndombele goes out wide for Ryan Sessegnon. Maddison defending well. Onana should get there, and we survive. This has been a tough game, man. Both teams seem to be going for it. This could lead to something. Dani Olmo looks for Jadon Sancho. This is brilliant now. Sancho keeps it inside. Looks for Maddison. Maddison takes a good touch. Now Zaha. Back to Maddison. This is brilliant. Maddison with a chance here to score. What's he done there? That was a normal shot. I didn't even press the left and right triggers for the driven shot. It was a normal shot and Maddison scuffed it. That was awful from him. Oh no, chance for Spurs to get themselves the first goal of the game. But Raphael Varane, man, he's in inspired form right now. He's literally stopping every Spurs attack. And now we could be on the attack here with Olmo. Slides this one through to Timo Werner, who's got a chance here to score. Werner with the shot and Werner with the goal. From almost conceding to having now scored against Spurs. Absolutely brilliant just before the halftime whistle as well. Timo Werner makes it 1-0 for Leicester City. A brilliant goal. But what about that pass from Dani Olmo? Perfectly weighted straight to Werner. All he had to do was smash it in, and he did that brilliantly. Crazy to think that we would have almost conceded if Varane wouldn't have put that block in. But anyways, Leicester now lead 1-0. Half-time, and it's been a tough game of football. If not for Raphael Varane, this game would have been in Spurs' favour. He was absolutely brilliant in this first half. And also credit to Olmo and Werner for setting up that first goal. We lead 1-0 in this first half. Let's get the job done in the second. It is a corner for Spurs. Going to be taken by Christian Eriksen. Good delivery, but Sancho doing defensive work. It's not cleared away though. Orban, now it's Tetecito with a chance. Maybe another chance for him. Raphael Varane. Take a flipping bow, because this guy has legit stopped 3 or 4 clear-cut goal-scoring chances. Absolutely brilliant defending from the Frenchman. That is why we've signed him for that insane amount of money. Here's Werner now. Werner sees Wilfried Zaha. We could be hitting Spurs on the counter-attack. Here goes Zaha. Zaha sees Jadon Sancho, takes a touch, shoots, and no, Lloris has made the save. That was our chance to seal this game and make it 2-0, but we missed. Maddison looks for Zaha. Now it is Werner. Werner back inside to Wilfried Zaha. This could lead to something. Zaha brings it inside. Now Sancho, brilliant pass, and what a goal from Leicester City. Dani Olmo to make it 2-0. He's had a brilliant game so far for us. A goal and an assist. But that pass from Jadon Sancho to Olmo was simply sensational. Quite possibly one of the best assists you'll see in this series. And we need to have a look at the replay of that. Wilfried Zaha did extremely well to find the ball to Sancho, and then oh my goodness, what a pass from Sancho. The vision to pull that off, it's just incredible. And Olmo, simple tap in. Leicester lead 2-0 against Spurs. Spurs looking to get back into this one now, and Ndombele finds Harry Kane, who unleashes an effort from outside the box, but Onana was ready and put in a decent save. And that is full time against Spurs. What a performance from us, man, especially defensively. Raphael Varane is the reason why we beat Spurs here. He was simply sensational at the back. Also credit to Dani Olmo, another great performance from him. And with that, we get ourselves a pretty big win in the Premier League against Spurs. Let's go, guys. Liverpool have finally dropped points as they've lost the game, which means we're just 1 point off the top of the league, which is amazing. Man City and Liverpool have now both lost games, and this makes the Premier League even more interesting. I was waiting for this moment for both Liverpool and City to actually drop points, and well, it's happened. Anyways, focus for us now is back on the Champions League as we've got a big game ahead of us against AC Milan. Now, if we win this game, we'll be on 6 points, which will put us in a very good situation to qualify for the round of 16 in that first spot. So, we're playing AC Milan, probably one of the favourites for the competition, or at least favourites to get out of this group. So, this is going to be challenged. We're playing in front of our own fans. Let's put up a good show and win this game. So this is how I've got the team lined up against AC Milan. It's a strong Leicester team. I've made a couple of changes though. So Soyuncu is back in the team. Swansea was decent in that last game. Really good to be honest. But let's give Soyuncu an opportunity to show his talent as well. Tielemans back in the lineup, and also Haaland is playing up top in that striker role instead of Timo Werner. It's still a very strong Leicester City side. Sancho, Zaha, Varane all starting. Let's go out there and try and beat AC Milan. So that's the Milan side that we're facing, and tell you what, it's actually looking like a pretty good team. At the back, they've got a solid defense. Players like Lindelof and Rugani will probably be very high rated at the moment. Donnarumma as well, a good midfield with Paqueta. Up top, they've got Suso, Andre Silva. That's actually a very capable Milan side. A huge European night at the King Power Stadium as Leicester City take on AC Milan, a team that have won the Champions League 7 times in their history. It's a big club that we're facing, and we're welcoming them at the King Power Stadium, and hopefully we can beat them here. This could lead to something as Jadon Sancho is pushing forward. I see Haaland in acres of space. It's a decent punt into Haaland. He should be scoring. Is that going in? It is, and Haaland gets a lot of luck in that situation, but ultimately the ball is in the back of the net, and Haaland makes it 1-0 for Leicester City. He's on the score sheet once again. He scored yet again for us, and this time it's in the Champions League. Leicester make it 1-0 against AC Milan. Sancho is going to get the assist for this one. Is this goal going to be given as an own goal? Probably not. I'm not too sure about that. Let's take a look. It is in fact going to be given as an own goal. That is a bit annoying because I would have loved to see that goal be given to Haaland. But anyways, 1-0 Leicester City. Tielemans once again looking for Sancho. It's a beautiful pass. Sancho looks for Haaland. This time can he score? Haaland, no. Donnarumma with another great save. Maddison now looks for Haaland. We know he's quick. Can he control it well? Does so. Releases this one for Wilfried Zaha. He takes a great touch. Zaha looks to curl it in. Wilfried Zaha with a sensational goal against AC Milan. And with that, Leicester lead 2-0. Credit to Zaha. I mean, how has he pulled this one off against a keeper like Donnarumma as well? Unreal. In the Champions League this season, we've been nothing short of sensational. We won our first game of the group stages big, and now we're looking to do that in our second game as well. Zaha on that right foot bangs this one home. No chance for Donnarumma. Haaland picking up the assist for the goal as well, but what a strike from Wilfried Zaha. Here goes Jadon Sancho on the attack now with pace. Still Sancho. Sancho's looking to shoot from a difficult angle. Donnarumma kept that one out well. We might still have a chance here though. Wilfried Zaha, but AC Milan get it away this time. Half-time against AC Milan, and we've been brilliant in this game. We're leading 2-0 at half-time. Donnarumma helped us out a bit with a goal. An own goal, of course, but then Zaha with a cracking effort. Let's hope we can keep this up in the second half as well. Here's Wilfried Zaha. Looks for Ben Chilwell, who's making a great run here. Here goes Ben Chilwell. Sees Yuri Tielemans making a good run, and Tielemans taking complete advantage of that. A brilliant run from deep. Chilwell picking up the assist for that, but it's Tielemans who gets himself the goal. Leicester City lead 3-0 against AC Milan. I thought Milan were potential contenders for the trophy, but with this, they're going to struggle making it out of this group because they look horrendous. A long spell of possession for AC Milan. Is that going to result in something? As Kessie on the ball and Didi wins it back. And again, we've been absolutely brilliant defensively in this game. Milan have barely had any sort of chances. Oh no, this is not good. It looks to be a serious injury to one of our players. Is that Yuri Tielemans? I think it is. This is not good news. Hopefully it isn't a serious one, but by the looks of it, it looks like a pretty big injury. And Tielemans is one of our most important players. This is not good. For now, we're going to bring him off for Dani Olmo, but this is terrible. Full time, and it's a solid performance from Leicester City. A big statement in the Champions League as we beat AC Milan at 3-0. We were brilliant in this game from start to finish. We barely allowed Milan to create any chances, so I'm really happy with the performance. The only thing I'm worried about is Tielemans' injury. I'm hoping it isn't too serious. Oh god, this is terrible. Tielemans picked up an injury today which will make him unavailable for the next 7 months. Are you kidding me? 7 months? Tielemans is going to be out for the next 7 months. I can't believe this, man. Most of the season is over, that means. Oh my god, this is terrible news for the club. And yeah, it's been confirmed. It's an anterior cruciate ligament injury. 7 months, man. That is brutal. Well, Dani Olmo will be playing a lot more now for us in that midfield. Dennis Pride is probably going to be used a lot more. Hamza Chaudhry as well. And I'm glad we've got Ian Morgan as well on the bench. But this is a tough blow to deal with. Well, at least we've got some good news here in the Champions League. We're leading our group with 6 points. 4 above RB Leipzig, 5 above Milan and Shakhtar. No other team apart from us has even won a game in this group, so I reckon it's going to be pretty easy for us to make it to that round of 16. Back to the Premier League we go, as up next we've got a game against Fulham, who by the way are bottom of the league, so I reckon this should be an easy win. They've not won a single game. They haven't even got a point so far this season. Simulating this one against Fulham, and we do get ourselves a win and a clean sheet. Harvey Barnes scoring once, Haaland coming up with the brace. Not bad at all. Okay, I just noticed this, but we've now got our first 90 rated player in the team, and Raphael Varane, which is an amazing achievement. When we started this career mode, it wasn't looking very likely that we'll get there, but now we might actually end up having more than one 90 rated player. We've got Varane already, Sancho is close to being 90 rated, and so is Madison. It's just crazy how much we've developed this team and made it even better. So up next in the Premier League, we've got another challenging game, and this one is against Chelsea at home at the King Power Stadium. And we got to keep pace with Liverpool and Man City, so we need to try and beat them. They're 6th in the Premier League, only 3 points behind us. It's again going to be a difficult game. So this is how I've got the team lined up for this one against Chelsea. I'm giving Todibo an opportunity because of the fact that he's now 81 rated. His morale is pretty high as well. Let's see how he partners up along with Raphael Varane. Onana in goal. We've got Ben Chilwell, Madison. No Tielemans as he picked up a 7-month-long injury. I feel like crying just saying that. Dani Olmo starts in place of him. Werner up top. Sancho starts as well. Let's get right into this one against Chelsea. So that's the Chelsea team we're facing, and I've got to say, man, it looks pretty average. They've got some good players like Militao, Konate, Kante, of course. But their attack looks pretty darn average. Pedro right now should be pretty low rated. Joshua King and Jota, not too sure about that. This is a team we should be able to beat. We're seeing Chelsea on the attack with Joshua King, Kovacic. Now it's Pedro on the turn, and what? Are you kidding me, man? I literally was criticizing Pedro a few minutes ago because I thought he's going to be like a low rated player now, which he probably is. But he's pulled this off on the pitch. Like, what even was that for a goal? That is again one of the best goals I've seen against me in this series. Like, honestly, Pedro on the turn and bang. Are you joking? Chelsea have taken the lead against us with a ridiculous goal. I'm at a loss for words here. I'm not sure how he's pulled this off. It's now going to be a tough job for us to get back into this game. Werner looks for Madison. A chance for us to already get back into this one. Madison, what's he done there? How's he not finished that one? Like, Madison 1v1, you expect him to score there. Big save from Kepa. Here goes Madison, and I see Werner making a good run. We've sent him through. Here goes Timo Werner with a big chance to get us back into this one. And Kepa again with the save. How are we missing these 1v1 opportunities, man? Madison first, and now, of course, Werner. We should be in the lead in this game. Free kick for us in a lovely spot. But can Madison put this one in? Go on, Madison. There's decent amount of curl on it. The power is there. It's off the bar. The amount of times I've hit the crossbar with a free kick, man, it's so freaking annoying. But here's Sancho with a chance. Looks to curl it in, but it's blocked away by Chelsea. We might still have a chance here with Sancho. Kepa gets the save in. Half-time against Chelsea, and I have no idea how we're losing this game because I feel like we've had more chances than them. They scored a freakish goal with Pedro, and with that they're in the lead. Second half, we need to improve. Here's Ndidi. Looks for Timo Werner now. Here goes Werner on the attack, beats Werner. Still Werner, should be a goal for Leicester, but Kepa, are you kidding me, man? He's now made 3 absolutely incredible saves to deny us. This is getting outrageous. It really isn't working out for Timo Werner in this one, so we're going to bring him off for Haaland, and hopefully he can have some sort of an impact. Hopefully this could lead to something, as here goes Sancho with pace. Look at how quick Jadon Sancho is. We need support though. Balls come to Dani Olmo. He couldn't get the shot off. Are you kidding me, man? In this game, nothing's gone our way. Literally everything is going in Chelsea's favour. Kepa has been in ridiculous form. Defensively, they've been getting lucky. I don't know what to do. Here's Dani Olmo. Looks to see Jadon Sancho. Controls it well. Tries to find Haaland. It's a good pass into Haaland's path, but again, Chelsea defend really well in that instance. I don't know how to break them down. Here's Madison. Looks to find Haaland. That's a brilliant pass into Haaland's path. Can he score from here? Go on, Haaland, please. No, the keeper saved that as well. Kepa has been in inspired form. There's nothing you can do when a keeper plays that well. Like, he's literally saved everything, and with that, it's full time, and we've dropped points against Chelsea. This is completely undeserved. Chelsea barely had any chances in this game. One freakish goal from Pedro, and then since then, we've been attacking them left, right and centre, but the ball just wouldn't go in. And well, that's a big loss that we've taken here. From literally being just a point off City and Liverpool, we've now gone down to 5th place. Now 4 points off City and Liverpool. Well, that's the Premier League for you. The competition is actually mad in this league, but such a tough defeat to take against Chelsea, man, because I thought we were much better than them. But hey, that's football, and next episode we go again, and as we play Liverpool in our next game, it's a chance for us to close the gap down a bit. As I said, next episode's going to be massive. We play Liverpool in the Premier League at Anfield. Now, this is a must-win game. If we can beat them here, the gap is down to 1 point. So next episode is about to be huge. An okay-ish episode, I guess, for our season objectives. We couldn't really make that much progress, but we did keep a couple of clean sheets in the Premier League, which is nice. And also, a few goals and assists with our English players. So all in all, not that bad. Before we wrap up today's episode, it is time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. A couple of nominees once again, and this time we get ourselves a defender in the nominations, and it's Raphael Varane, who basically single-handedly won us that game against Spurs. At the back, he was just tremendous, and a couple of clean sheets for him in this episode, and that's why he's been nominated. Your second nominee is going to be once again Dani Olmo, who I thought had another great episode with goal contributions. He scored as well, and again, it continues to dominate that midfield. So those two are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that is that for another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. Next episode, we've got the big game against Liverpool at Anfield. Should be fun. But if you guys are enjoying this series, let's keep the support coming in. 2,000 likes once again would be amazing. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. And well, I'll catch you guys next time.